We're interrupting programming to bring you breaking news, taking you live to the Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham. This is Judge Beverly Cannoni. She just said that the jury is at an impasse in the Karen Read murder trial. That jury walking in now. There you're looking live at Karen Read. Of course, Read is accused of hitting her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, in January of 2022 and leaving him for about 24 hours after an 8-week-long trial.
God damn
they
it.
have twice now told the judge that they are deadlocked.
Can you hear it?
Earlier today, the judge issued...
Can you guys hear it? I wanted to open with that, but it fucked it up. Whatever. Your dad screws up sometime, you guys. So check this out. I wanted to open with this so that who one's in the chat if you did not see all of the situation that just went down today with the Karen Read shit. If you didn't get to watch what happened today, one's in the chat. Your dad was trying to turn off the captions. Also, what do we got here? Oh, we got a new member. Hello, Star Z. Welcome. Oh my God. Thank you, Hope A Fear, for gifting a membership. I'm still learning about all of this, but I appreciate it when you give gifts to your brothers and sisters. That's very nice. Very, very nice. I'm not going to Ruby Frankie you. And I'm not going to sit here and say you're not allowed to give gifts on Christmas. Okay. I'm not an evil date. You just finished the lawyer recap, says Notorious Nance. Hello, Ellie B. Hello, Adam. I saw it all, but I didn't notice everything, I don't think. Okay. I wanted to play this because I really wanted to see. And hello, welcome, Darlene. I don't know if I've seen you before, but hello, welcome. Hello, welcome, Stephanie. I'm seeing new people and I'm appreciating it. As you can see, we went live at 4:20 today because, goddamn. Everybody, I mean, the whole world's going to need a joint because of this shit. What was this shit that we saw today? This was crazy. I want to keep watching it for those of you who didn't see it. And thank you very much. That's so sweet, Hope A Fear. I'll also beat your real dad's ass if he asks for it. You just tell me. Just say the words. I miss Paul talking smack to Karen. Yes. Oh, I appreciate you. Just came from the Young Jerks. Yeah, they're great. I was watching. Wasn't Bettero on? Hello, Doctor on Call, says Web Weaver. Hello, Web Weaver. Hello, Doctor on Call. Hello, AK. It was bullshit. It was absolute bullshit. Scrunchy's in the chat if it was bullshit. Hello, Patrones. I love you. It's so nice to see you. I see Patronus all the time, every day. And I see Future a lot. And I see a lot of you. Oh my God, Tiff Knox is in every chat. Hey, girl. Hey, Tiff, is that promo code still good? Let me know if you're in here. And I will share your Etsy store. I came after you did the live with Duty Ron. Love him. We love Duty Ron. Hey, you guys are gonna love this. Got a little inside scoop for you. You know how we've been talking about Henry in the apology line. I told Duty Ron about it. I called him yesterday and I told him all about it. He's interested. He's gonna try to help your dad out a little bit and put her in touch with some people. Because your dad's trying to find a detective. If you listen to the episode, Your Dungeon or Mine. Hello, Gothic Bree. I hope you're feeling extra goth today. Look out for John Ray, my sweet child. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. That is awesome. I think that's like 100 American. I don't know. Hello, Gen X. Yes. Margaret says, I don't even smoke weed and I need a big one. Yes. I don't drink and I feel like I need a fucking, what do they call it? A Trulies? I need to be clawed, baby. I love Duty Ron too, Melly. Hello, welcome back, Melly. Super Squad Unite. Goths and Witches, show your might. Super Squad Unite. Hello, Opie. Didn't follow Karen Read case, but I follow you. Guess what, KK405? I follow you. I'm just kidding. I do follow you, though, but not like with the whispery, scary voice. The Karen Read case, all you need to know is it's fucked. It's bad. And it's just a lot. Yes, Tiff Knox says the promo code is still good. By the way, a good bulk of you said you only have PayPal and that you like it, and you asked me to put it up there. So I put it up there for you. I got the code and everything. I don't know if it works, but I think it does. Today, we're also going to feature this. Oh, how do I work my bullshit? Oh, I have to hide the current comment. Hold on. Oh, and we're going to recognize members. Hello, new member Jessica Frick. Hello, Gothic Bree. Hello, Hope A Fear. Hello, Star Z. Those are our members. We have memberships now, and you guys can get emojis. And I made the main tier that you got to focus on is 99 cents. All the others, like, I'm going to put all the extra shit I promised in there. But like 99 cents, that'll get you. I mean, I'm not going to withhold info or data from you guys. I'll tell you. Your dad's going to tell you about the birds and the bees on the internet. And I'm not talking about the sex. I'm talking about the data and the cookies. From now on, the internet creep talk, the OSINT, we're going to call it the data and the cookies. Sit down while Dad tells you about the data and the cookies. Okay, here's what I want to show you. What you're looking at, by the way, is Paul O'Keefe, John O'Keefe's brother, and he got a little sassy with Karen at the end of trial today. And I don't blame him. He was in pain. And yeah, it was rude, but his brother's dead. And no matter what you think about him, that's got to be fucking rough, and we don't know what they know. They might know something. I don't know. It's all just depressing, but it's also good that she's not in jail. So I'm going to show you something, and then we're going to get on with it because you know how your dad likes to ramble. If you look at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see the Etsy shop for your sister, Tiffany, Tiff Knox. She's always in here being a good girl and being a good older sister and teaching you guys all sorts of things like how to ride a bike and all those things. And she has an Etsy store called Minx and Maven. And if you're going to be in this cult, she's going to give you 25% off. And what do I mean by be in the cult? You're already in the cult. If you're watching this, you're in. You should have read the fucking fine print. But listen, you don't even have to be a member. Nothing. You just go type in Oblivious 25, which is hard to spell. So copy and paste. I fuck it up all the time. This was my alt channel. This was not supposed to be what it was. But it's stuck. It's catchy. And it's fun wordplay. So we're keeping it. It's probably going to be my demise. But listen, if you put Oblivious 20 on the Minx and Maven Etsy store, your sister Tiff will give you 25% off some badass stuff. I'm talking Mahjong themed jewelry, people, and it's beautiful. I am working, actually, you guys, this is exciting, but I'll show you this other, I'm going to show you a store my cousin has been running, my cousin's wife, and it's awesome. And she makes a lot of dope jewelry and all kinds of weird stuff. And she makes like chicken nugget earrings, and she's just an incredible artist. And I told her a little bit about like the channel, what we're trying to do over here, how we're trying to have a nice cult, how we're trying to have a little bit of a coven, maybe a cunt oven, put it all together, have a little thing. She's down. She's into it. She's a big true crime nerd. I forgot to tell her. And she's like literally my favorite person to talk to about this shit. And she's family. And so I said, listen, we need some scrunchy themed merch. And she's like, I'm down. I am fucking down. I'm trying to see all the members so that I can pull you up on the screen. Hello. You gifted another membership, or is that old? Either way, thank you so much. The data. Your daddy wants to tell you about the data. Dad, I need to help my daughter and get my grandkids. Then when I'm home, I'll get the Android device and get my membership. Listen, you help your fucking grandkids. Okay? You do, this is second. Dad's always going to be here for you. Okay? You don't worry about that. And if you need to see things and they're behind the membership wall, this is a cult. We break rules. Cults are notoriously scheming. I'll get you what you need, boo. I feel for him, but was it necessary? I don't know. It wasn't necessary. But that's the thing. People can be rude as fuck when they're in pain, They can be haters when they're in pain, when they shouldn't be haters. I mean, I've seen people fucking fist fight and then a minute later cry on each other's shoulders, But I do think it was really shitty. Yeah, he was arrested for DWI. She paid for all the shit. It feels like Karen is a combination of an Amanda Knox situation and a situation where I like every single girl who ever dated a guy in a band in your 20s. Like, you're supporting them, they're mooching off you, they're living on your couch, they're not fucking paying rent, they're trying to follow their dream, everyone around them smells really bad, they're not very good at music, but you're just holding out because they're kind of hot, and you're like, okay, here we go. And it feels like Karen's that girl who's got like the hot tall guy, but instead of like playing in a band, he's a cop. And she's just like, okay, all right, we're doing this. And then his brother, aka his bandmate, oh, he just totaled the van. The van got robbed on the road on the tour, and now Karen's like, I'll fucking bail the van. And in the end, yeah, you usually end up in jail. And that's why you don't date dirtbags, kids. The thing is, John wasn't a dirtbag, though. He was a sweetie. So that's what fucked her over, He was a sweetie. He had these kids. He had a heart of gold. Yeah, he drank a little bit. He's from Boston. He's a fucking cop. They're going to drink a shitload, And it seemed like she liked to drink. So they had that in common. It worked out. They surpassed the odds. And it's just wild to me that all these goons are like, oh shit, she's hot and she has some pretty serious diseases. Let's take advantage of that. Some serious illnesses. Let's take somebody who's already going through shit and let's just drag them through some more shit. Because Jen McCabe's got a big fucking mouth. She's crazy as shit. And she probably did the most. I don't know what that means, but that's just my opinion. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. That bitch did something. She got a scary potato face, dude. That is a scary potato face. Anyway, yeah, Cunt Oven should be your government name. Why didn't my mom actually go look up Cunt Oven in the government funds? You know what I mean? See if you get any funds back under Cunt Oven. Yeah, that was you in your 20s, Adam, but then you grew up and you got a van. And we're going to get that van back to working, you guys. Go support your brother, Adam. Go support his channel. We got to fix Helen, dude. Yeah, Karen pays for a lot of shit. She pays for dinner. But you know what? To be fair, she did pop off. I mean, look, that lady whose husband fucking ousted himself, that was fucking sad. Let's not be monsters here. That shit was sad. And then for them to subpoena her and bring her there to do that, just like they did the kids, that was fucked up. And, Karen, yeah, she freaked out. She wigged out a little. She was she was a little C unit for a moment. But what did she do? She's like, you know what, guys? Sorry, I cut it out on you. My bad. I was ripped on Claw or whatever. It's fucking vacay. We're in Aruba. Can I pay for all your shit? And they let her, right? They said, no. They did the whole, no. Okay. That's like crazy. Yeah, the Lally logic. There was no Lally logic, really, was there, JC? It was just Lally being like, and when can I go outside and get my smoke? Like, that's pretty much it. We haven't even gotten to finish the video. Because I'm just, oh my God. I think she did the most too. Oh, you're talking about Jen, right? Okay, cool. I thought you meant Karen. I was like, Karen's in charge of the cover up. Holy shit. I read that wrong. No, yeah, Jen did the most. She was crazy, dude. She was that dude in the wheelchair in Hannibal. Yeah, she's the girl that likes to instigate gay drama. Who's the chick on Mean Girls? She's Regina, dude. Yeah, thank you for gifting. Did you gift to Gen X? That's so sweet of you. I feel so bad for Karen Reed, but I feel bad for the family of. I need to read that as Officer John O'Keefe, and I read it as Oho every time. I'm sorry. I feel bad for him too, man. His family. That's so sad. I feel so bad for his mom. And I feel like they were kind of, what is it, like gaslit, deceived? I don't know, just so many different things. It seems like Paul's buying into it. I think we now know when Paul said he blew that kiss to Karen, though, that was sassy as fuck. Before everybody thought it was sweet. No, that was some sassy shit. Which tells me that he didn't like her before that, and that freaks me out. Yeah, Jen's terrifying looking, dude. Imagine that coming at you in the woods. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what's the word for amen when you're in a cult? I want to say amen to support. We need to come up with an amen. What do you guys think? Maybe au gratin. Let's do au gratin. What do you think? So our amen will be au gratin. We'll keep with the potato theme. Even though Bojangles thinks that we're insulting potatoes. But we're talking like, what about this, a rotten potato? Because you know what happens with a rotten potato? It grows a bunch of little roots. And then you get a bunch of little rotten potatoes. And that's what that bitch does. Everything she touches turns to Dukakakis. She's fucking weird, dude. She freaks me out with her eyes. They're terrifying. Oh, shit. I still got... Damn it. Sorry, you guys. It's a day. My dog, I got him a pup cup. He couldn't do it. He used to like them, and then he started like not being into them. And then I was like, well, I don't want to waste this, but I also hate whipped cream. I ate it anyway. I regret that shit. I don't like whipped cream. I don't like it at all. Aruba. I love the way they pronounce shit there. Yeah, she's not guilty. What's up? What's up, Chai? Guilty of Chai? How are you doing today, SnoopyDupa? You guys see that shit? That's so crazy. And yeah, he said something when he was leaving. And one of you up there, I missed it, said, we need to protect, Karen needs protection. I agree. 100%. Yeah, dude. Ellie B, you're dead ass. Like, Jen's terrified. Jen is like, did you guys ever see Passions? There was an episode of Passions with a real crazy bitch, and she reminds me of Jen. Can I legally say any of this? It's my opinion. For entertainment purposes only, that she's a crazy bitch. She's a crazy fucking potato. She's a rotten potato. Holly, good question. What was your question? Did I miss it? Your dad's head is spinning. You know what? Oh, yeah. You asked about an amen. Are you guys down with au gratin? Do you have another suggestion? Yes, we do wear pink on Wednesdays. Hello, indie girl. Nice to see you. Welcome. We're decompress. I don't add the ing. I'm shortening everything. Hello, everybody. Jay is here. Go to Jay's channel, Guilty of Crime. Jay is your sister dad. Does his dad not believe everything? That's the thing. So from the beginning, there were reports. And when I say there were reports, I mean a bunch of dumb fucks on the internet said it on Twitter. Like literally. And then Vinnie Politan and all of them, all the little crabs snuck out of their fucking holes and went, oh my God. And they collected it. And then they fucking threw it in the ocean. And then everybody went, sharks. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, supposedly there was some tension or some conflict in the family. One supported Karen, the rest didn't. They acted like it was Obama's president term. They're like, look how much they've all aged. Everybody, look how miserable they are. Yeah, their fucking kid died. They're sad. I would look terrible if a family member I loved died. You know, I'd just be like a fucking mess. And I'd probably age too. You guys like au gratin? You're into that. Oh my fucking God, indeed. I just think that it's like, it's just wild. It wasn't okay to threaten her on his way out. No, it wasn't okay. But I mean, I'm not surprised is what I'm saying. Like that dude was meat mugging the whole time. And also, he was pretty firmly on the opposing side. So when he did that, I was like, damn, I'm surprised he didn't bark. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to be like, oh, coming out. Like he looked fucking mad. I mean, did you see his wife though? She was like, zip it. She fucking Real Housewives of New York to his ass. She was like, excuse me, stop. It was terrifying. That was like a mom in Costco. Like she was fucking, she almost grabbed his hand and dragged his ass out to the parking lot. That shit was crazy. Raw potatoes grow tiny little eyes, says Gothic Bree. Well, we got JC. We got a new member, JC. I'm going to come down here so I can show you off, JC. Oh my God, I'm so behind. I'm so sorry if I miss y'all. I miss your stuff. Oh my gosh. There's a good amount of you in here. We may have to shut this shit down. If we grow too strong, your dad will go mad with power, and I will buy a minivan. JC, thank you for being a new member. What did you think about it? You know what? I'm going to give you guys a chance. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to do call. I want to see if this works. I do have a call-in number. Let's get to it. I think the best way to get to it is by me getting distracted and reading your comments. Karen Reed is still out on bail, which may restrict her travels out of Massachusetts. Massachusetts is huge and beautiful. And I hope that she can get away for a while. If need, go out of state. That's true. She should go to Vermont. I hear it's lovely this time. I actually haven't heard shit. She should go look for Chloe. Sister has a migraine. Just gonna list, but I love you, Coven Cold. Notorious Nance, no. You need to chug the water. Go to AutoZone.com. Look up Diagnose It. Put in your symptoms. I don't think that'll actually work. You need water. You need water. And I think vitamin C. I don't know. Do we have nurses in the chat? Nurses in the chat, help Notorious Nance with her migraine problem. We have to get you guys healthy so that you can learn the chants. We're going to get chants, you guys. It's going to be a real cult one day. Like, we might get Snarkleberry Kool-Aid. I might try to make that happen. I actually know someone who makes candy, so I'm going to talk to them. I'm trying to withhold every Regina George quote. Say it. Call me a whore. Today's your day. I am your rage room personified. Hit me with a bat. Fight your dead. Because you're mad about Karen Reed. I don't give a fuck. I'm so tired. Your dad took like 4 dad naps in the last 36 hours. Some long, some short. Eventually, your dad and your dad's boyfriend are going to go to the community pool and swim in all the piss. All the warm Texas piss. And they won't let me bring my dog, and I'm super mad about it. But also, I think he will sink. I don't know. We'll find out. Tito's and tonic for Karen. Cheers. Fucking Nats. Yes. Tito's and tonic. Tito's is from Texas. Actually, you know, there's you guys probably know Ron White, right? He's pretty big. He's a comic. He lives here. He has his own I want to say vodka, but maybe tequila. Either way, he has his own liquor. Look it up. Everybody at the club says it's so good. He's always bragging about it. And he was very nice at this festival I was at, and people were enjoying it, and they said it was tasty. So I think it might even be like, is it Tito's? I think he maybe got his own Tito's or some shit. I don't know. But everybody's been bragging about it. I'm like, this shit's good. So go look it up. Gregorian chants, haven't heard them since the early 90s. We'll get into Gregorian chants. We'll figure it out. You have to pick your favorite kids to ride in the minivan. Listen, I told you, you're ranked by your membership tier. Your dad can be bought. Bree is the favorite mod. See, you guys are all mods. I think I've determined that until we hit 5K, you guys are all mods. You moderate yourselves, like that jail experiment that they did on Netflix. I don't think anyone got killed. It seemed pretty successful. Hope, I got a lot of emails. I honestly don't know, hon. I probably did, but I'm going to have to go back. I got inundated, and I talked a lot of shit on Twitter the last few days, and oh my God. I also went into the DMs. It was like, come at me, bitch. Throw some bows. Here's my email. And woo, they came. And yeah, that shit's inundated. And then your dad made the mistake of looking up some health insurance shit under my account for you guys, my Oblivious account. Oh my God, the spam. Listen, if you want health insurance, just die, because it's not worth the robocalls. It's not worth the spam. It really isn't. And that was my mistake. But I will look for it. I promise. Hope 8 fear. I am trying to help this guy find a cemetery. And it's a whole thing. And I'm not going to go into it. I don't even know if he wants me to, but that's my focus. And then I have a client that I'm working for that I actually just finished almost everything for. I just need to figure out how she wants me to send it to her. And it's a whole thing. Your dad's very busy today. I shouldn't be talking about this. It doesn't matter. Anyway, schnozberries taste like schnozberries, says Lily Lore. You dad make me laugh so much. Thank you. You know what, LA? Thank you. Because it makes me feel good to hear that I make people laugh. Because usually I make my boyfriend fucking mad. He's like, I'm trying to play Fortnite. And I'm like, listen to me tell you about murder. Yes, this is a great OSINT call. By the way, oh my God, I'm so glad. JC, you're my favorite son right now. Don't tell the others. Listen, guys, JC just reminded me of something. What's My Name.app is back, and it's better than ever. Remember that? Do you remember? That was the OSINT tool that we talked about. And I told you I'll find you a supplement. But then I wrote to them. They didn't get back to me. And then I wrote to someone who used to work on the combine, and they told me, oh, they do maintenance and they're probably upgrading it. I was like, sick. And yeah, it's back. You do have to accept cookies in order to use it. But I see no problem with that because I trust them. And also because they don't put malware or anything like that. And we're going to talk about some of that shit with the Karen Reed shit in a minute, because I didn't get to the deep fake stuff this morning. And I know that a lot of people are like, I'm above that, I don't want to address it. And a lot of people already have. But there's something very important to that actually could affect you and your security on your system. And that's very fucking important. And I'm kind of pissed about it. So we're going to talk about that. Carlos Santana has his own tequila. Oh my God, we need to get one for Rob Thomas. And then they can sell it together. Hello, Father. I'm a long way from my family. I'm in England. Max Mama, your family is international. We will come to you. We will swim the seas. We will kick sharks in the head if we need to. Ron White's very funny. He's very nice. He drinks a lot. Your Bostons have a pool. We were talking about getting a kiddie pool for them. We really were. Potato, potato, potato. This is a hot mess. Snarkleberry versus, oh my God, like the satanic verses. That is a Salman Rushdie. Is he okay? Did he die? He got fatwa'd, right? Didn't someone like stab him at a speech? Oh my God. We have to find out, and then we're going to get to the point because we have to hurry. But your dad has to go get a thing called a Dole Whip. And then I'm going to dunk my big ass in the pool. In the hot urine. Okay, let's see. Knife and freedom of expression. Oh shit. Yeah, so he did get stabbed by a dude who was trying to fatwa him at a speech August 12th, 2022. And he has an eye patch. Wow. I'd have an eye patch. That sucked. Yeah, at least it's not brain cancer. And Toya's not. I thought that they said you were, didn't they tell you were good? You were clear? Colt, I need you to send all, listen, I know there's a lot of fucking witches in here. I know we got the goths. I know some of you probably fuck with voodoo. I'm not saying kill a chicken for Notorious Nance, but if you have to, if you got to clip some hair and cut off your pinky toe so Nance can get the right voodoo going to sustain her, that's what we need. This cult isn't about snuffing each other out. It's about keeping each other alive and well. Send her the best juju. Send her prayers, vibes, chimes, chants, crystals, if you want to throw that. Fucking energy, whatever. Look, I don't believe in all of it, but I'll send it. I'll figure out how to say, I'll look at it, I'll Google it, I'll figure out how to fucking send it to you. Whatever it is. Do you need vibes? Do you need hope? Do you need love? Everybody send that shit to Nance. You're going to be fine. If they give you bad news, your dad will beat that doctor's ass. How about that? How about that? How many clearlies deep are you guys? How many clearlies have you had today? Have you had 9 clearly Canadians? Have you had the equivalent of 6 Big Macs today? Because I'm pretty sure your dad had a lot of clearlies. He was rage drinking clearlies. We are a self-moderating coven. We're mostly bitches. I mean, we're like 90% bitches, so we know how to fucking chill and we don't get crazy, except for Adam. You're not one of the bitches, Adam. You're the big brother. The big brothers who grow up around a ton of bitches are usually strong motherfuckers and they treat women right. So all the boys and Jay and everybody. JD? JC, sorry. I'm still learning, everybody. We've got a couple of big boys in here. Yes, it's in the fine print. Did you read the fine print? If you didn't read the fine print, you missed it. You're in a cult. I'm your dad. Hi. Fetch is not going to happen. Potato. That's the, oh God. I'm going to get so much hate from some people, but just understand this is just funny to me because I was in my Karen Reed era. I was watching a lot of Melanie and Emily. Let me get you guys something. Hold on. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I've got it. So listen. This isn't okay. This is minus Duty Ron, minus Duty Ed. And I really like that Joe Jackalone guy. He's pretty cool. Is it Jackalone or Giacalone? Someone tell me how to pronounce that. But I like Joey G, Joey Brooklyn. I got some cops that I like. Okay. And then there are the ones that are in Canton. And I was in a Canton vibe and I thought I'd pick this up to give away on a live. And I realized that to some people it's not that funny. But if you're in Canton, it's pretty fucking funny. I mean, right? Right? Anyway, I was going to see if there's anybody from Canton or from that area of Massachusetts in here. If there is, speak up and I'll send you that from Texas. I just want someone to like, listen, I'm not saying you should find Trooper Proctor's vehicle or any of those people's vehicle and put that bumper sticker on. I'm not saying do that. In fact, I'm saying don't do that. But if you live nearby and you just want the bumper sticker, just tell me. Just fucking tell me. Fuck this fucking shit. Now I can't be a mod, only part of the potato cult, all rotten. Are you saying amen? No, we're gonna listen. You're all mods. Yeah, let me tell you about fucking murder. Listen to me for a second. I have to tell you about this case. There was a nun in 1992, okay? Like, it's literally just me heavy breathing next to his face, trying to tell him about Jean Monnet again. And then I give up. What? Hope ain't fear. God damn it, Hope. Well, you know, I told you I do rank you kids, and now your email just got bumped the fuck up. I'm even gonna look, Dad got the pencil out. That's how fucking serious I am. I appreciate you. You're too kind. You kids are really nice to each other. So glad I birthed you from my testosterone filled loins. Hey, Nunya, what's up? What's up, Patch? Did you see that shit? I want a Big Mac so bad. Did you see that Karen Reed shit, Nunya? Did you? Are you mad? Are you guys mad? Yeah, I'm so glad. Listen, in your daddy's arms, I'll tell you all kinds of stuff. Like, look at this bank. Look, this will make you guys happy. Don't be sad today. Don't be sad. Look at this. This is my bank. I told you I'd tell you about it. I figured let's wait until everybody's in a weird mood. See this? Now check it out. I turn it on, and then if I put change, oh my God, this little mouth opens. See, isn't this fun, kids? Don't cry. Don't cry in the back seat. We'll get to Disney Worlds. See, and then he kind of doesn't. Yep. That's what $20 on Amazon gets you when you're tired and it's the pandy. I want chicken nuggets too. Free. Get out of your date's hate. Oh, new member, Michelle Donovan. Welcome to the crew. Thank you. Michelle, you're in a cult. You knew what you were getting into, babe. I've seen you in the chat. You know what's up. Okay, is it okay, Giacalone or Giacalone? Giacalone. That sounds delicious. That sounds like a noodle. Noodles are good, but they're not above eggs and they're not above potatoes. Can we agree on that? The Canton cops are wicked and crooked. It is funny, right? What if I said, do you think Duty Ron would put this on and then drive through Canton? He's so fucking badass. Duty Ron would probably do that and like not even, he'd be like, yo, what are you going to fucking do about it? Yeah, Jackalone. We need to get someone with big fucking balls to put that on their ride. It's like funny, not funny, but funny. You know what I mean? Like if you're in the wrong place, like if you're in a place with really good, helpful cops that like work their whole lives to just try to make a difference and they fucking snitch like a motherfucker on all the bad cops and you're just like, I'm trying to be part of the solution and help everybody and stop the abuse. Then it's like, damn, if they're like 9/11 first responder, never did nothing wrong, fucking showed up to work early every fucking day, always had a smile on their face. That one cop in Alabama, was his name Tommy? Fuck, that dude rules. Is his name Tommy? God. He goes around, he talks to every single fucking person in town. He finds the craziest, most homeless person that's like fucking screaming and he's like, Bubba, what you doing? And then the guy comes over and Tommy's just like, yo, do you need to go to the dollar store? What do you need, dude? Do you need some water? You need a sandwich? You need a ride to Jim's? Okay, let's go to Jim's. And then he starts GoFundMe's, gets him into rehab, gets their life together. He's great. I wouldn't want to fucking have that on my car when I'm cruising around them. But if I'm cruising around fucking Canton, that's hilarious. Jackaloni. What's a Canton potato like? Is it stuffed? Did you guys look, by the way, at the D&E pizza menu? Did anybody look at that? It's insane. They need to be on Bar Rescue. They need to be on Bar Rescue so they can narrow down that fucking menu. It's too much. Little Irish Girl, I've had it since 2015. It's in my bones and in my lungs, but my dog has a plan and it's good. What can we do? Do you need vibes? Can I send you vibes? You're going to be okay because you're in your daddy's arms. And one day this coat will get robes or this Coven will get scrunchies. And we'll be scrunchy wearing hose. I'm not really on my feet right now. Okay. Between Karen Reed and the Young Thug case, I'm losing my faith in the court system. Well, you know, to be fair, he's kind of an older thug. It's a dad joke. Yeah, I'm kind of losing. I mean, I was losing my faith in the court system after like Jessica Chambers, which is, I wanted to bring that up today. Hello, Cyanode. You guys got to help. Fucking Nat. You guys got to help a bitch out. How do I say that? Is it Cyanode? Well, welcome. Glad you remember. You're my favorite child, and I'm going to learn how to say your name soon. I promise. Yeah, they're rotten, dude. Rotten little potatoes. You insulted someone on Twitter, and she called me a potato, and I reposted. That's so funny. I love reposting insults. If someone talks shit to me, I'm like, share. That's a Regina George move that I love. A power move, if you will. Yeah, canned potato up your ass, says Hope 8 Fear. I heard the anti-Karen Reed protesters were hanging out. Oh, were they? Good. Then maybe they can have some of that shitty pizza. It looks so gross. We'll go over the menu on another live. Yeah, it was gnarly. And that Sean McCabe dude is a dick. He is a douche canoe, dude. Oh, that turtle. I was like, who is this guy? What fucking ska band is he in? Like, I love ska, but he looks like one of those dudes that's in the, like one of the really annoying ska guys. It's like, you don't play your instrument. You're just in the band to look goofy. Yeah, it's too much, dude. He's too much. Half that fucking family's, something they ate turds for breakfast. They're just fucked. Sorry I'm late, family, says Twisted Quill. Ooh, I like your name. That's cool. I spent my day in the emergency room. Your puppy bit you. Ouch is all I could say. Karen Reed shouldn't have to go back. Said is the true Canadian I am. First of all, I'm sorry I laughed, but that's so cute. Like a puppy biting you. So cute. My dog bites me all the time, like puppy nips, but he's like an adult dog, but his teeth are like rice. So it's very funny. What's not funny is that you had to go to the ER for it. Are you fucking okay? And what kind of puppy is this? Does he have big puppy teeth? Or did he just bite the shit out of you? Were you holding Bacons? If you're holding Bacons or Turkums, it's your fault. I'm sorry. Puppies cannot control themselves. OJ, you lost faith. Oh, yeah. That was pretty fucking bad. I was a little too young to lose faith. And I was also kind of dealing with the whole Kurt situation. But now that I look back, yeah, that was a pretty faith-losing moment. I was pretty obsessed with the Larry Sanders show. They did the OJ episode, and that was really crazy. Back trying to get the editing done. Catch a bitch. Thank you. Fucking Bar Rescue. Why do I always... Because you watch trash TV like I do. Listen, on this channel, we're going to talk about a couple of things, and they're all pretty trashy. We're going to talk a lot about Faces of Meth, a.k.a. Teen Mom. We're going to talk about definitely wrestling because look at me. We're definitely going to talk about Bad Girls Club. We're going to talk about I Love New York and Tiffany Pollard. We're going to talk about the Rock of Love bus. We're going to talk about the next bus. We're going to talk about anything that has to do with Flava Flav getting his dick hard. We're definitely going to bring up a lot of really weird eras of daytime soap operas, mainly Passions and some Days of Our Lives, the Carrie Austin era. I mean, there's going to be things that are brought up. 90210, Jackie M. I tell you, I think every time I like your hair. Great, Bob. Thank you for becoming a member. We're going to talk about Melrose Place. we're going to probably shit on Tori Spelling's whole life a little bit. I'm sorry. I know she's a sweetheart, but I can't handle that she weaseled her way in there with nepotism and was such a bad actress. It bothers me. We can talk about OJ, but we're not going to talk about the nonsense. We're going to talk about the real shit involving that case. And I'm talking about Marsha Clark maybe fucking Durden. Is that his name? And we're definitely going to talk about her hair because it bothered me. Days of Our Lives, 90210, all of it. Bad Girls Club, absolutely. Any of the early like Real World seasons, New Orleans is my particular favorite, as is Seattle. The Austin one, I know the guy who punched that dude, and that's hilarious that he did that. We're going to talk for sure about season 1 of Real World. I know someone who fucked one of those dudes, so we'll have him on. We're going to talk about Flavor of Love. We're going to talk about Miss Rap Supreme. We're going to find out where's Cherry, okay? We're going to talk about Kaya. We're going to talk about all of it. Fuck, I got into 90 Day Fiance and it got scary. I don't know. Okay, so the season that I saw that made me back the fuck off, this chick went to Jordan and she was like this blinged out, beautiful chick who's like just flawless Instagram looking model, like really hot black chick from LA. And she's just like blinged out, like gorgeous. And she goes to Jordan to be like oppressed by this guy who doesn't respect women, whose parents like scream at her and make her cry. But also she had braces and was like, I couldn't tell if she was smiling or crying a lot of the time. And it turns out like most of the time she was smiling, which was really disrespectful when they were like telling her really important things. And he's like, don't do this shit, bitch, or you'll get killed. And she was just like, I'm on Instagram. And it was just crazy. And I got so much anxiety. I really thought they were going to just fucking bone saw her ass right there. It scared me. And I was like, I don't know. And then I saw so much catfishing going on. I was like, do any of these work out? And then there's always just like really big women with really skinny dudes whose friends all make fun of how big the women are, even though the women go across the world for them and give them all their income. And it really bothers me. I haven't seen the reviews. I assume that it's people who are pissed about Karen Reed. I just looked at the food and was like, it looks like Colin Albert stirred it with his fucking bloody knuckles. It doesn't look good. Yeah, Tori, I knew exactly who you were talking about right away. Bad actress. And Miss Rap is Supreme. If you saw that, shout out, because that was an era. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of that. That cop bumper sticker is it's for Canton. It's made for Canton in Texas. We have to get it to someone who can cruise around the practice. Flavor, guys, do you want to hear something crazy? This is how ADD I am, and then we're going to definitely get to it. And no, I'm not medicated. This is how I am. Check this out. You remember Bridget Nielsen from Flavor of Love? One's in the chat. I'm going to tell you something about her. I need ones in the chat if you didn't know this, okay? She just had a baby. Like from her body. She had a baby, like within the last like 5 years. Bridget Nielsen had a baby. It's a lot. If that doesn't shock you, I'm going to tell you why it should. Because she's 60. She had a baby. Oh, it was 6 years ago. Sorry. I learned this like a year ago and it was within a 5-year range. 54. She had a baby. She had a baby. And she looks flawless. Remember, she was drugged out of her fucking mind on that show with Flavor. She was like, my little honey, my little baby boy, my little manny man. Like, she had these weird fucking nicknames for him. My honey bunny. Let's go to her Instagram. Oh my God. You have to see. I know. No, I can't stop. It's real. And I feel like, okay, I hope he doesn't watch this, but I feel like, I don't think he does. But when Aunt Deb comes, I don't know not many people know this, because who the fuck follows Bridget Nielsen on Instagram? I follow her and share. I follow everybody. I'm going to tell your Aunt Deb and see what she says. We'll get a live reaction. I'm going to be like, did you know Bridget Nielsen had a baby at 54? Like, remember when she was like banging Stallone? Like, that's fucking crazy. Oh my God, let's go to her Instagram. Jay, I've derailed. She had a baby at 54. She had a baby at 54. All right, I'm sharing right now. Oh my God, you guys. I'm like shaking. They're about to see Bridget Nielsen. Okay, check this shit out. Let me take this off. I need your response. I need to know. Like, look at how good she looks. She is 60, you guys. She is fucking 60 years old. And she's had a lot of kids too. Yeah, she was married to Stallone. Oh my God. Jackie, that's crazy. I thought that they were just banging. Like, damn is right, Brie. Listen, if anything's going to pick us up out of this, oh, we're going to try Karen Reed again, bullshit funk. It's a menopause baby? What does it come out all dry? Just kidding. Sorry. That's a dad joke. Oh my God, I can't imagine a baby I'm almost 40 and I'm like, fuck no, I'm out. Like, what? Yeah, she got money, dude. But here's the thing. She works out like a lot. She used to post her workouts and they're like The Rock. Like, she would get up at 5 or 6 in the morning. She was married to Stallone. That's crazy. I wouldn't want to marry that guy. He's fucking nuts. Dude, it's like, she's just what? Jay, I will absolutely do that. I'll send everybody over. Everybody, you have to go to your sister dad's, your stepdad's sister wife's, you have to go to your Uncle Jay's, your Uncle Chai's after this. And thank you, Chai. And look, everybody look at Bridget Nielsen. Let's click through. Because, yes, there are pregnancy photos. Oh, my God. Her surgery face don't look bad, but, like, what's that vag look like? Oh, my God. It probably looks like mud flaps from a fucking truck with, like, Yosemite Sam on it. But listen. Yeah, she's from Denmark. Y'all, oh, you have Denmark blood. You're Denmarkese? Is that what it's called? That's amazing. Y'all really do. Y'all, Denmark people and people, like, I used to call people from Holland Hollish just to piss off my friend from Holland. And I almost said it right now, but I want to clarify. I know it's not Hollish. It's just something I think is funny. But Hollish motherfuckers, y'all look like those in the Matrix, the flawless skinned people with the white hair. Not like Targaryen, but like a different level. Like almost like Space Daddy. Like, I don't know how to explain. Y'all have the best. I don't know. You all look like you could poison someone in a fancy hotel. Oh my God, that guy kind of looks like Robert Downey Jr. Okay, let's get to her. Let's find the pregnancy vote, because this is the amount of people that I've told this and just watched them go into utter shock. Look, that's her child. It's her fucking kid. The cutie patootie. Yeah, it would be a very dry birth. Yeah, 48, no way. I mean, 39 in no way, dude. I'm about to be 54 in 1 year without the period. I'm so fucking jealous, LA. Quit bragging in chat about your lack of period. I'm fucking jealous. It would be a dry fucking birth. Right? You had one at 34 and thought you died? Shit, that is scary. I mean, I would think I died no matter what age, because it's a fucking ham coming out of you. Yeah, love Jay. She's the best. Sister dad. Oh my God. It's like really fucking crazy. How do I know so much about? Because I talked to my mom and she's like, check it out. I don't period anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck, Mom? How do I stop perioding? And she's like, get someone to take your shit out, bitch. And I'm like, damn, Mom, jealous. The Germans have pills from outer space. Give me some. Jay's on a mission. Hell yeah. Us too. We're going to look at Bridget Nielsen's prego body when she was 54 and talk about how fabulous she looked and how glad we are she broke up with fucking what's his name, Flavor of Love. That's crazy. Oh, wow. What a dress. That is Lisa Frank as fuck, and I love that. I don't know if I'd ever wear it, but I'd buy it and stick it in my closet. And then talk about how one day I'm going to wear that. Hold on, we're almost there. I've been through this so much. I'm so excited for the big reveal. You guys aren't going to believe it. I was like, wait a minute. Look at this. I don't even look that hot, not pregnant, 20 years younger than her. What is going on? What is going on? She is 9 feet tall. She was born on stilts. Eileen Levine, I love your name. I know a Levine named Christine, and she fucking rules. I never took pharma, hormones, birth control is my secret in my mind anyway. Fuck big pharma. I'm so scared of it. Yo, I'm 100 gonna say I don't period no more to my daughters who ask me why I don't have a treasure trove of just be like, I don't fucking period. Jealous much? I can't wait till I stop perioding. I'm gonna tell everyone, guess who doesn't have a period? I'm just gonna sing that to 20-year-olds who look bloated and be like, yeah, you're cute and everything and young, and I'm gonna die sooner than you, but listen, you have a period. Sucks to be you, bitch. Say it, don't spray it. All right, let's see. I miss you guys. I love you guys. You're the best. You're the best. All right. Let's keep going. Because your dad's on a, oh my God, Karen Reed got a hung jury. Yes, she's not in jail high. Okay. This is 54-year-old. Oh, that was her family throwback from like 25 or 30 years before. Okay. And she's, oh my God, she's beautiful. And this is, how? And you know that like this is a real legit pregnancy because her tits got all big. And she was like, I mean, this woman is in her 50s and she's modeling and she's having babies and she's getting sober. And she's like, fuck you, Flavor of Love. I don't need none of that shit. She's out of like, ugh. Beautiful. Anyway, I guess where the fuck? I guess those are just dead. I think she must have taken some down because she used to have a lot more. This is crazy, right? Yeah, but you can't Botox a whole ass baby belly. They don't let you do that. This isn't Mexico. I'm 5'2". My daughter's father is 6'10". And she can get the model stilts, but she got the big ass brain. Hell yeah, Holly. Did you have to climb him like a tree? That's crazy. That's a huge difference. Yeah, he does look like Daffy Duck. And also that clock looks so heavy. I don't even wear like tiny necklaces because they're too much. And he's over here wearing a literal whole ass clock. It's really crazy. Oh yeah, let's get to the point. Okay. So that's going to show you some stuff. We're going to finish watching this Karen Reed video because first of all, I love local news and I love watching, and this is going to lead into something because I prepared a whole bunch of clips from you of local news from the late 70s to late 90s of all the key areas from all the crimes we've been talking about on this channel, on Mel's channel, on Ron's channel. And I'm going to show you how we can use it to do OSINT later. But I figured what better way to start kind of leading into looking at news again. Because I've showed you some, but you guys don't know about me. I like archived old fucking news from like the Vanderbilt archives and trying to like apply it to cases. And I was trying to get it that last night, but I got distracted. So what we're going to do, and yes, I need to get you that bitch heirloom chain. One of my great aunts said this. Yes, I have it somewhere. I don't know. I'll wear it next time. And then I'll see how much it costs. Maybe we'll do that one day. Hello, Joanne Allen. Howdy. I love you. I miss you. I'm thinking about you, hun. Love to have fellow Texans. Hello, S. Berg. Chokers? Do we need the ones that are like this from like 10 Things I Hate About You? We can do that. Add them. Would you wear one? What about you, JC? So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna lead in and we're gonna do some we're gonna watch the rest of this Karen trial footage. It's basically the news report from Channel 5 Boston. We're gonna see how Boston. What do you want, your fucking period? Cranberry juice. What do you want, your period? fucking love The Departed. We're going to put this on and we're going to watch. We're going to watch. And then let me take this banner down. Sorry. And remember, go to Minx and Maven and use code Oblivious25 for 25% off. We're going to watch this. I want you guys to just kind of see how lost. I haven't seen this yet. I picked it out. I didn't get there. I was like, I want to watch it with you guys. And I'm sorry that it's just been on John. It was just on John O'Keefe's brother for so long. But I want to see how they're spinning it, because I've noticed that there's some stations there that spin it very favorable to the Commonwealth. And then there's some that are others. And they take different angles. We're going to watch this mainly because I want to hear Judge Bev sigh some more. And then, after that, we're going to probably look at some footage of whatever that look was, maybe that John gave. And then we'll have you guys call in and I want to get your thoughts on everything. What do you think of Gratin? What do you think of Bridget Nilsson just fucking shooting out babies like an AK-47? What do you think about Turtle Boy? What do you think about the Young Jerks? What do you think about all the trial shit that's going on? Are you going to be depressed that there's no Judge Bev size? Are you excited that your Aunt Deb's coming to visit? What would you do for a fucking Klondike bar? Did you think that Donna was a character that really needed to be in Melrose Place, or could we have just killed her off season 1? Were you a Felicity bitch, or were you a Dawson's Creek bitch? Or are you a Home Improvement bro? Did you watch Married with Children? Did you accidentally call it the Bundys? I have a lot to say. Oh, okay, well, we don't even need to watch it because I've seen a lot of people say this. He said, I'm not done with you yet. Wait, says Nick Rocco. Who the fuck is that? And that name sounds like a guy who wears like a silky shirt and weird sunglasses. Do we trust Nick Rocco? Who is that? He sounds like a club kid. He does. I mean, was it 902? Whatever Donna was on. She was the shitty one. I get them confused all the time, to be honest. Heather Locklear was on that when she dated David Spade, right? That was a weird thing. They were the best shows. They were so great. And remember, Thank Goodness It's Friday, TGIF. And then remember, like, Beetlejuice Cartoon. Okay, I'm getting lost. Okay. No one trusts Nick Rocco. See, we got to fucking vet these people. In fact, I'm going to show you some fights I got into on Twitter probably after we watch this. Let's watch this together, okay? Here we go.
Pass in the Karen Reed murder trial.
Sorry, I just saw an RIP Luke Perry. Starzy, thank you for bringing that up. I am now distracted and derailed again. His son, Jungle Boy, wrestles in AEW, looks just like him, and is fucking amazing. And literally told CM Punk to fucking cry him a river, like Justin Timberlake style, at his peak, and caused him to go back to the WWE. Jungle Boy is so badass. He rides in on a dinosaur. At least that's how he started in the indies. And David Arquette helped train him. And that's Luke Perry's son. And he used to go to all the wrestling shit. And I've met Jungle Boy, and he's so sweet. And I've met his dinosaur friend who used to tag team with him. And I'm very glad you brought that up because it made me remember Jungle Boy just went full heel. And I need to catch up on the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. And I wouldn't have remembered that if it weren't for you. So I'd like to thank you. You're now my new favorite child. You've moved up in rank in the cult. We trust Nick Rocco. Turtle Boy doesn't. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to look into Nick Rocco. He sounds like a car salesman, though. Good. Listen, just because he supports Karen Reed, though, like, is he a fucking nutbag? Does he wear silky shirts? Not buttoned all the way up, rolled up at the cuffs with a lot of jewels and some weird sunglasses? What are we working with? Yeah, he died. I'm sorry you had to learn it here, Sheila. Your dog is very cute. Luke Perry's dead. Okay, let's watch this.
that jury walking in now. There you're looking live at Karen Reed. Of course, Reed is accused of hitting her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, in January of 2022 and leaving him to die. Her attorneys say this is all a police cover-up. The jury has been deliberating for about 24 hours after an 8-week-long trial. They have twice now told the judge that they are deadlocked. Earlier today, the judge issued the dynamite charge called the Tui Rodriguez instructions, asking them one more time to do their very best to reach a verdict, encouraging them to look at arguments from the other side, a final push to come to a verdict. Again, she said the jury had been at an impasse. We're going to listen in now and see what they said.
We continue to find ourselves at an impasse. Our perspectives on the evidence are starkly divided. Some members of the jury firmly believe that the evidence surpasses the burden of proof, establishing the elements of the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Conversely, others find the evidence fails to meet this standard and does not sufficiently establish the necessary elements of the charges. The deep division is not due to a lack of effort or diligence, but rather a sincere adherence to our individual principles and moral convictions. To continue to deliberate would be futile and only serve to force us to compromise these deeply held beliefs. I'm not going to do that to you folks. Your service is complete. I'm declaring a mistrial in this case. I'll be in to see you privately in a few minutes. So thank you so much for your service. Okay.
All rise for the court, please. Thank you. Be seated. Court is still in session.
All right. I'd like to pick a status date to find out what our next move is. So I'd like to come back sometime maybe the end of July. I understand people have vacation schedules. Can we come in the week of the 21st?
That's fine.
No, I'm just looking at my calendar. Could we do the 22nd at 2 p.m., Your Honor? And I would appear for my client.
Right, is there another day that week? Could you do the 25th or 26th?
Unfortunately, I think I'm supposed to leave the vacation on the 25th.
Okay, the 22nd and the 24th are not great dates. So
What about the 19th at 9? Is that whole week?
no, that week's not good. Teaching that I cannot get out of.
Can we do August 7th, 8th, 9th? Any of those days?
No, we'll do the 22nd. We'll go back to the 22nd at 2. I can't let it go that long.
Your Honor, so the court knows Ms. Little and I are not available on the 22nd. We have a hearing in Los Angeles on the 22nd.
Okay.
We're proposing to appear remotely anyway.
Okay.
But for a status conference, I don't want the court to think it's disrespectful to the court, but Ms. Little and I probably will not.
Okay. So you and your client will be here in person, Ms. Giannetti.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you. We'll see you then.
Oh, what a nice sigh. What a lovely sigh. What a nice final sigh from Auntie Bev. I saw your comments. I want to say thank you so much to everybody who's been donating. You're fucking awesome. My car fucked up again, and you're going to help me dramatically with that. And I thank you. Also, I'm trying to figure out how this, I don't know how this stuff pays me these things, but it's supposed to be in a month. But I went ahead and just made a donation from my own account a way back because I didn't want to forget. And I have a feeling it's going to sit here for a while until YouTube gives it to me because I think it takes like 2 months. So I just want to get that out of the way. But we'll just donate half of whatever that is too, whenever that time comes. But I do appreciate you guys joining this stuff. But I just want to say sincerely, do not feel obligated ever to donate to me. Even if you see like the little PayPal thing or the cat, you don't have to. You don't have to buy memberships. I'm gonna love you all equally. I'm gonna say that some are my favorites when really you're all ranked the same. But I am also going to rank you as a power move, and I'm sorry. But don't ever feel obligated to do that. You know, I love you guys though who do support me, and I appreciate it greatly. And hell, I mean, it would be ideal to like get heavy into some cold case shit with you and to start like doing this a lot more. And if I ever skip a couple of days, it's just because I'm working. I will never go out for cigarettes and leave you. But I wanted to get to this one. Look at this. Paul O'Keefe told Karen, I'm not done with you. So yeah, so you're pretty much like the 5th or 6th person I've seen say that. And Lori Life 360 for the win. You are very logical. I've seen you in multiple chats. Pretty much everyone I consider kind of logical or like reasonable has also said that. And I've seen some people who were in the courthouse that were retweeted who seemed pretty reasonable people. Everybody else who is unreasonable seems to be quoting Grant Smith Ellis's shit about how a juror was afraid, which he put out on like Notepad and then took a screenshot and then Canva'd a bunch of random pictures around it out of context. And for some reason, professional media outlets are responding to it, as are a lot of trolls. So the whole thing about like there was a threat and someone felt threatened, they were scared of Karen. Like, come the fuck on. It's Grant. Like, the guy literally might be the only person who pot didn't help. Like, his personality is still fucking bad. I told you, you fucking know that he zips up Wendy's dress every morning, whether she asks him or not. Just my opinion for entertainment purposes only. She might have, oh yeah. She's always looked good. We're talking about Bridget, right? Yeah, he kind of scares me too. He has a very serious meat muggy face, mean mug, whatever, however you say. I used to say meat mug. I know that that's probably not right, but anyway. Yeah, that's what he said. Apparently, for entertainment purposes only, allegedly. I'm not done with you. Sounds about right. I mean, he seemed like he was pretty pissed. It's that code thing up there in the corner. And I'm pretty sure it's just like Oblivious Benson. But yeah, it's up there. There's a scan. Do you see it? I'm still learning all this shit. As far as like the platform goes, I really, really like StreamYard. It fucks up my computer a lot. Like it pauses it, which I think has to do with my cache. I need to clear it and I don't want to. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very easy to like maneuver. And for those of you who use iPhones, I told you iPhones fucking suck. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, if you want a membership, you can look in the description because I know they don't really let you like check that. I wanted to show you guys something though. And I wanted to make you a little playlist, but I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you, because I do need to take the dog out to walkies, but I wanted to show you this trial. Hold on, let me add these to a queue. So there was a mistrial situation with multiple mistrials that happened in the Jessica Chambers case. And I saw a bunch of people asking about, basically about, has there ever been like people on Twitter and Facebook and, YouTube asking about, has there ever been multiple mistrials? And have you ever seen jury notes this weird? And immediately in my head, I thought Jessica Chambers. I mean, I know it's a totally different situation, but it's a very weird situation. And I think there were 2 or 3 mistrials or hung juries, if you will. Hung juries, which lead to mistrials, essentially. So let me hide this, and I'm going to play this for you so you can see what I'm talking about. If you don't know about the Jessica Chambers case, and it's not just her case, it's another girl that this guy murdered. Also had a very similar situation, and it's fucking crazy. So this guy got away with murder multiple times, and they still don't have justice. It's one of the saddest cases ever. I will just play this for you so you can just see the verdicts and stuff. It's like a little too sad and graphic to explain everything right now, but I just want you to see what it's like when juries have kind of weird notes sent to the judge, and when there's a hung jury in a small town and fucking a lot of corruption. Very, very similar. So I'm going to play this for you real quick. And let me share this so you can see another case that, even though it's a totally different situation, it is very similar in that, I mean, basically this person, there were 2 or 3, I believe it was 2 hung juries and a mistrial due to something else. But there are 2 different cases. It's Jessica and then another girl who this guy robbed of her ATM card in a different state in New Orleans. And then that case also had issues. So 2 jurisdictions, 1 defendant, multiple mistrials and hung juries and weird notes. Extremely sad murder. The difference is this guy did it. So allegedly, supposedly for entertainment purposes only, in a very corrupt town. So let's check that out.
As part of our system of justice, which we all fight jealously to protect and preserve. Every defendant comes in this court is entitled to a jury that's as conscientious as you are about the jury's rights. And I respect your decisions. Your inability to reach a verdict does not mean that you've not done an admirable job, because you have. And this court appreciates it. So with that, I'm going to declare a mistrial in this case, and I want to send you back to your jury room, and we'll be sending you home very shortly. All right, so if you'll retire to the jury room, please. Our man, the defendant, back to the custody of the Noah County Sheriff's Department, and this court stands adjourned. I've been advised that the jury is ready to report. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's been reduced to writing?
Yes, Your Honor.
How would you hand it to the bailiff, please? Clerk will read the verdict, or the report, I should say.
We, the jury, cannot unanimously make a verdict of guilty or not guilty for the defendant, Quentin Verdell Tellis.
In request of counsel? Defense?
No, sir, Your Honor.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes your duties. I want to tell you how much I appreciate.
Hey, thank you, Daisy Live Love. By the way, I wrote you a very long email the other day, and I'm about to finish it, but I need to find a file, and then I'm going to send it to you. I think it's going to make you very happy, and then we should do our Zoom. But also, everybody, one's in the chat if you watched anything about this trial. Yeah, it was 2 mistrials wrongly convicted of. Oh, you're talking about the other case. Yeah. Okay. Let's also talk about Sandra Birchmore on this channel because that pissed me off. I'm not sure if Matthew Perry was murdered. I think by murder, don't they mean that somebody slipped him potentially fentanyl laced something? Is that what they're talking about? Because while yes, it is technically murder, I don't know if it was like that kind of murder. And if it was, that's going to be a fucking awkward and sad dateline because his dad is Keith Morrison, who's on the pillow behind me. That's his stepdad, if you didn't know. Damn. I have been seeing stuff about him being murdered, though. And I don't know if I think they're opening it up to an investigation due to potentially him buying something. Here's the thing, when they do like Cellbrite extractions and stuff on phones, which his family could have paid for a private investigator and then brought it to a detective, or the detective could have preemptively planned on doing that. All they had to see was, hey, come over and bring me pills, thinking it's XYZ. And then, if the toxicity report has something in it that it shouldn't have, now you have a case, right? And that can take, a Cellbrite can take, it's typically like 11 full months for like a full extraction on something old, but this is new. And they might have had the family's permission. They might have had his password. They might have all kinds of things. You know what I mean? So in that case, that's probably why it was pretty speedy when they started announcing an investigation. So it makes me wonder if there was something that didn't line up. And they may have already reported that, but someone let me know. Is that worth like discussing, or do you think it's kind of, I mean, I don't want to say nothing burger about a man who died because it's fucking Chandler and that's sad, but you know what I mean? Like, is that something that is something that you would give weight to, that you're interested in? I feel bad for the John O'Keefe family, but at some point you need to open your eyes and see the shit show investigations. Well, yeah. And here's the thing, that's going to take them time because this is all like, it's weird to think that like 2 weeks ago, they were just looking at photos of his dead body with all the wounds he had. And who knows if some of them may have avoided seeing that. And that could have been the first time. Peggy might have never actually looked at that before. I don't know what exactly they did see in trial, but I know that they showed a lot of stuff that was probably really painful. So that's really fresh in their mind. And also their son was a cop, so they probably like trust the cops, and to them, it could be something where they're just as confused or gaslit as the other people who buy into it, or they could be mad at everyone. They could be disappointed in fucking everyone, Not a single one I've talked about this case believes Karen Reed is guilty. Time, physics, bruise. Yeah, it's just so hard to believe it. And the people who do say she's guilty, like, I mean, I really haven't seen very many that aren't completely unhinged. So that's kind of weird how they're just all really fucking crazy people. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Like, they threaten people. Like, they're nuts. They like dox people. They say vicious shit. Like, it's wild, dude. He paralyzed the man he hit. So he Nick Hogan'd. Oh, I think Nick Hogan fucked that kid up way worse, though. That John Graziano guy. Oh. I had a messy divorce. I don't ever want to be in a courthouse again. I had my 2 attorneys. It was absolutely horrible. The amount of friends I have who hired horrible attorneys for situations that really fucked them over, it makes you really value when you see a good attorney. Like, wow, I'm almost amazed, LOL. I'm loving lots of laughs from Daisy. Tell me anyway. Yeah, he fucking did it. This guy did it. If you're talking about this trial with Jessica, he did it. And this guy just got off, Oh my God, I would love to see your merch graphics. And I told you guys, if y'all come up with merch for the cult, exploit it. Exploit your dad. That's what I'm here for. I walked so you can run. You understand? Exploit your dad. Sell the merch and you keep all the money. I don't give a fuck. You do it. Get that bag, baby. That's what this cult's motto should be. Get that bag, sweet potato. Jessica Chamber, it's outrageous. The wrong person getting tried. There's just so much. Are you saying Jay? Oh, you're talking to JC. I see you. Yeah, the Birchmore case is really wild. And what's crazy about that case is there is so much fucking. Oh, let me just take this off. Sorry, guys. There is so much fucking surveillance in that case. And you know that there's data on those phones. And who was it? Link. And then was it Buchanan? It was Link and someone else who was on it. If you guys don't know about the Sandra Birchmore case, she's a girl who was in like one of those, it's not it's like JROTC for police. It's like a police training program, like a little Lebowski Urban Achievers, but like police, you know? It's like, come in here, all you teens, you young kids, come in here. We're going to teach you how to be little bitty cops. It's going to be cute. You're going to grow up, you're going to be a real cop. Fair enough. They want to do that. The problem is that, you know, as she became a teen, a couple of cops started grooming her. And, you know, you got, first of all, kids are vulnerable, regardless of what their home life is. Kids are vulnerable, right? They're kids. They're fucking kids. Their brain is a potato till they turn 18. So, you know, she was likely heavily manipulated by people that she respected, that by people that she looked up to, people she wanted to do what they did. And they took advantage of a little kid. And they SA'd her. I don't even want to say the actual word. Normally, you know me, I have no filter, but she's a child when that happened. And it's too much for me even. And then they fucking killed her. Allegedly. But come on, they fucking killed her. Like, it's wild. They tried to make it look like a hanging. She goes into her apartment. You see her on the fucking surveillance camera. And then this cop who she's pregnant with his baby and she shouldn't be. And they've been grooming him and two other dudes. And some of them are brothers. Like, what in the fucking West Virginia? It's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. What in the cinnamon toast fuck is going on in Canton? Canton. It's fucking crazy. They groomed her. One of them got her pregnant. They go into her place. They come out. She's hanging. Officer Link shows up. The same people on fucking Heron's case show up and they do the same shit. Minus the solo cups in the shop bag. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Colts do have great merch. It's so sad and infuriating. They didn't get any charges. And it's, you know what's really crazy? I had to take a corrections and police class, just about generally policing and being in corrections. Like, you want to work in law enforcement. The thing is, I don't. It was just part of my curriculum, my prereqs. So I was like, fine, I need a prerequisite to take this specific class that I really wanted to take on profiling. So I was like, fine, I'll take it. So I signed up for it and I took it. They showed us UCR crime statistics, how the FBI compiles all of its archives, how they get all of the data reports for crime reports that are reported in, missing persons, murders, who handles what, where the grants come from, where the data is placed, how it gets there. How do we know how many women were raped in Wisconsin in 2003? Here's how, you know? What happens to these cold cases if a cop does it versus a regular civilian? Well, they go over here on this other crime statistic that's just for the police. And do you know what every single, like, FBI, like, basically UCR, every police station across the country, every single report on cops in every single county in every single state in the United States had almost the same fucking numbers every year for the last 50 years. Well, it was actually like 30 something years, but on how many cops end up abusing a family member, like basically domestic violence. How many cops beat the shit out of their families or wives? How many cops end up in an abusive situation with them being the perpetrator? 48 to 50%. You have a 50% chance, if you become a cop, of beating the shit out of someone you love. Now blame it on what you want. Obviously, there are people who are going to say, you know, well, they're not all like that. We shouldn't judge them all. Well, if it's 1 in 2, that's fucking concerning. What is it? Something like 13% of dentists try to kill themselves at one point or another. Like that's concerning. Now 50 doing anything, that's insane. And the police reported this. And it was like everything was done by the cops. Like they admit this. In fact, it's one of the reasons why they get all these grants to implement like therapists and psychologists and all these studies on PTSD and stuff. And a lot of people say, well, if you had to deal with what they had to deal with, or if you had to see what they have to see, don't get it twisted. I've spoken with a lot of cops who have told me, like, you know, it's very similar to almost a military setup where there are some people who never see infantry. You feel me? Foot patrol. They never see foot patrol. They don't do that. There are other people that do. There are people that they don't do a desk pop, but they are relegated to specific duties. There are people that never go up in rank and wonder why, and they have like fucking weird behavioral reports. And just like the Catholic Church, instead of firing them, they just shift them around. And there's transparency shit that I've posted on previous lives. And you can go see the transparency of every police station. It's crazy how many have domestic violence in their background. It's fucking wild. 50%. And like, again, you know, we're not talking about a duty Ron or a duty Ed. They're not going to fucking beat the shit out of their wives or us. They're good guys. There were a fuckload of people in 9/11 who selflessly ran in there and risked their lives and died for this country. But there are other cops who shoot unarmed people and beat the shit out of their families. And it sucks. And like the fact that we can recognize this statistic, publish this statistic, and teach curriculum to people who want to be in any form of law enforcement, digital forensics, CSI, behavioral pattern recognition, all that shit. Even if you just want to go work at the cadaver farm in North Texas, you have to take this class and you have to learn that there's a 50% chance if you enter law enforcement, you're probably going to beat up someone or do something fucked up. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And they recognize it's a problem. We're trying to figure it out. If it's that for just normal people, imagine what the fuck it's like in Canton. Holy shit. Poor Sandra Birchmore. Lincoln Kevin Albert. Yes. Oh my God. That's all. What the fuck? That's crazy. Which you know means Trooper Proctor is involved, because Trooper Proctor and Kevin Albert leave all their service weapons in each other's cars when they get wasted on the clock. It's really nuts, you guys. It's really nuts. Yeah, so the FBI was looking into that, and that led them to Karen Reeve. I believe it. It doesn't help that, like, with Karen Reed, Matt McCabe is a fucking digital forensics fucking wizard. That sucks. They need to do what they did in The Departed and just fucking scoop them all out and start over, right? It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Clean up crew, dude. Never thought I'd say this phrase. It's very annoying to me, but fuck, maybe we got to drain the swamp in Canton. Yeah, I mean, I've been making stupid jokes throughout all this shit because I'm so depressed from it. It's fucking crazy. It's a bummer, dude. It's a real bummer. Oh, thank you. You're super sweet. I'm just here to talk shit. Jennifer Coffendorfer is probably eating big bags of shit right now, huh? Fuck her. I'm sorry. I try to keep it cool as long as possible. I'm so sick of that bitch. Jesus. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Oh, look. I would love to hear a professional explain what's up to people like Jay. Dude, you know, Paul, that's his brother. You know, regardless of whether we're recognizing that he's doing some dick moves, I don't need to explain shit to him. You know what I mean? It's his brother. You know, nobody gets to tell him how to feel. But I'll fucking talk shit to Jacob. In fact, I've tried to tell her politely that she fucked up, and she just deletes the comments. When she held up her fucking ID, she's ex-FBI, and she held up her driver's license so you could perfectly see it in one of her videos. And I'm like, bitch, you're sitting here talking about how people need to be careful and that you're like this digital forensics genius and that you're a surveillance ninja, and you're holding up your... In fact, not only did she hold up her ID, she also said the trial of John O'Keefe and said that he killed someone, while calling other creators that are in our zeitgeist that are our cult allies. No red weddings there. We love them. Calling them out, talking shit to them, saying that they were unprofessional or they were stupid, talking down to them. And this bitch is showing her fucking ID. FBI agent. All the numbers, everything. Bloop. And then said John O'Keefe killed someone with his car. Like, she's a dingbat, you guys. She's a dingy little dingus. Shiraz. Welcome. You got fly hair. I love you. Eat a whole bag of eggplants, Jacob. Eat them. Yeah, she did. Also, like, first of all, she's in an email chain with the guy, with Morrissey, right? And they're calling her a stooge. They're like, this bitch will fucking retweet anything. She'll go on TV and say whatever you want her to. Here you go. She's a little puppet. Stick your hand up her ass. She'll talk. I mean, even the dipshits that she's hoisting up. And also, doesn't it have to do something where Morrissey worked with her dad or something? Like a relative of hers, and she like really wants to like move up some chain of command for some, I don't know, it's some shit. She emailed you asking her to mod. You should do it, Brie. You should do it, and you should sabotage from the inside. Just kidding. For entertainment purposes only. Look into your dad's eyes. Anyway, read between the lines. I'm talking about right here. Do it, Brie. Do it. You're made for this. Yeah, and her ID looks like it's from 92. It probably is. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if her ID was out of date. She has some speeding tickets. She's also been in a lot of lawsuits over her land, her what do you call it? Landlord duties. No, Pat, we can't. I'm not even gonna put this on the screen, but we can't do that. I think that's like not emotional terrorism, but it's poo terrorism or something. You can't do that. However, if we walk by her one day and we fart and we crop dust her, I don't think you can get arrested for gas or any noxious fumes that come out of your own asshole. I think that's legal. Jack Stormo, who needs the can of whoop ass? Well, by God, it sounds like I do, son of a bitch. I love you guys. You're the best. Maybe Jacob wants Higgins or someone to buy her flowers, so just showing them her address. Dude, when she went on that Ring camera and skedaddled around, that was fucking weird. That was very scary. It's like, girl, you are no tier 3 surveillance mama if you're getting caught on a Ring cam and put on blast. It's really, really crazy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I have to go all the way down because I fucked up. And by the way, everyone's calling them the Is it the Mick Alberts? I thought they were just the Alberts. Is Mick Alberts just funny? Like McCabe's, like calling them the same of two? Because that's really funny. Yeah, that was fucking weird. Don't creep and crawl on my lawn. If she was in Texas, she would have got... First of all, for someone who waves a gun around in Florida like this psychotic bitch, you would think she would know better. She's over here touting the laws of states that are like, stand your ground. She's all about stand your ground. Bitch, you're on their ground. They could have shot you. If it was Texas or Florida, your ass would have been fucking grass. The fact that she does not practice what she preaches because she's in the safe, loving arms of Canton, which is fucked up. If that's a place you feel safe doing that shit, holy shit. I mean, goddamn. Who does she pay to punch her in the face so she can come? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. She's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, I've seen that hair, dude. It looks like, you know, when you have a Barbie and you use a real hair iron to try to straighten it? Actually, I can't even talk shit. My hair is fucked, dude. But yeah, I've seen her hair, dude. I've seen it wisp in the wind. Yeah, this cult Coven is really coming together, you guys. The coughing Doff must stop. She's fucking crazy. It's the McCabe's and the Alberts. Oh, damn, that's smart. Damn, it's like what they call a Braylo. Brad and Jen, I don't remember. Yeah, crop dusting is brutal as fuck. If you want to fart Jen McCabe off the sidewalk, I'm pretty sure you can legally do that. Did you see Proctor cuss the reporter out telling her to get the fuck off my lawn? No, I didn't. Damn. I saw Elizabeth's shit, though. I saw her profiles. That bitch is built like a brick shithouse, dude. I saw her sharing those deep fakes, which were ridiculous. And I almost made a video debunking it, but it's like, you know what? If someone's dumb as fuck enough to believe that this is real, just let them. I want to just see them get annihilated. Like, just fine. No, put that on Twitter. Share that. Because when people come for you, they're going to come for you. And I'm going to sit back and twiddle my hands like Mr. Burns and go, hee 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 hee. I don't want to help those fuckers. They're knowingly spreading false shit. Done with Kappa Cut. Using a Russian. Okay, I should bring this up just in case people do buy into the bullshit. Because it's really crazy. And I don't want you to end up, you know, going to a site to use this thing to prove, to be like, are they telling the truth? And then you end up getting malware or a virus. But basically, if you didn't see it, there were several tweets going around. I'd love to show you the one, but they blocked me when I showed them that they were wrong. Go figure. And then right after that, another girl showed them in depth, step by step. This is how you're fucking wrong. Is someone home, honey? Oh, he just went up to the door. And then they did the same to her. And I'm like, damn, they cannot be reasoned with. What the fuck? But they were posting that this AI video of Alan Jackson putting his arms around Karen Reed, that it was, first of all, it was a deep fake. It was absolutely a deep fake. And they were saying, no, this is real. Even Inside Edition had it authenticated. And I went, oh, not Inside Edition. You talking about Catch and Kill Inside Edition? Oh, they would never do anything wrong. Are you fucking out of your mind? They love that shit. They don't give a fuck. They're below Vinny. They don't even have opposing value. They're just like, hey, you got some slop? Let me throw it at the wall. Open your gullet. Eat this bullshit. They don't give a shit. It's crazy. Anyway, it was a very, very obvious, definite deep fake. And you could tell because the pixel differential between Alan's head and his, someone called it a kid and play haircut. Yes, dude. He looked like a fucking Lego head. The pixel differential between the arms, the head, the body, the color difference, you could literally open up a still of that video in Paint, in MS fucking Paint, and zoom in and see the exact line where they Kappa cut the shit out of that. Then the dates on the EXIF data were wrong because the person who pulled it was literally the biggest Karen Reed hater. It's almost as if it's an account ran by Grant Smith Ellis. Wow, Grant, you dumb dip fuck. All these people do. And this chick, Valerie McGilvery Skivview, she's a fucking idiot. Allegedly, supposedly for entertainment. Listen, that chick's a dipshit. She's breaking every law in Texas because of, she's an actual like licensed PI and she's just breaking every ethical law you can imagine. She also uses a lot of outdated software. And what's interesting is she seemed to support all of the accounts sharing the deepfake. And I have seen her before and she loves fucking deepfakes. And one of the stills that this person had to prove that this was not a deepfake, this is real, because they have forensic digital tracing software that can tell them if something's a deepfake in here. And it's called Deepfake Detector. And guess what, guys? It's a fucking Russian malware free app for ages 4 and up with the lowest rating that you can get. And when you click on it, immediately a scam alert pops up. It doesn't even register as a legitimate app. It is absolute bullshit that is created to steal your data, hack your account, and take your money. And this person shared it in a screenshot. This is proof that this is not this is real. And I'm like, oh, word, dude. So immediately I'm going to go, look up the ratings on all these different, like, there's so many different ways that you could do this. You could go to CNET. You could just literally type in tech review and put in the app name. You're going to see everything that you need to see. You can look for scam alert. Just type in scam alert. It's going to tell you. It's literally listed as one of the biggest scam malware stuff pieces of shit. It's the same one that people tried to use to authenticate that photo of the fake Sebastian Rogers kid. It's fucking crazy. So anyways, yeah, she was above 4. She was above 4 years old. And it's really, really fucking crazy. Yeah, his head was larger. Everything else was blurry. You can really tell that shit. It's so easy. And here's the thing. Yes, exactly. So even if it is real, who the fuck cares? It doesn't make her a killer. I think the issue is that doesn't he have a wife, and also like it's a bad look. It's just like PR. They're doing these PR attacks now on her. And that's scary because it had like 200 retweets. So naturally I go ape shit. I talk a lot of shit to these people. They block me. I go on another account. I do the same thing. I show them this is bullshit. Another girl who's really heavy into tech made this whole thing. I tried to contact her and be like, yo, you don't even need to go that far. Like, you spent 18 hours authenticating after she already said that it was real. Oh, shit. Hold on. Your dad's boyfriend's home. Anyway, I got to go soon. We're going to go to the pool. So, yeah, after all that work, she didn't have to do any of that shit. Like, it was right there. Like, you could easily tell. So if you go, it's literally called, and I don't want to pull it up because I have to put up all this software to like keep it from fucking up my computer. But don't go to Deep Fake Detector. That is not a good app. It's in the iOS platform. It's terrible. And also they changed all the EXIF data in their iPhone 14, which you can do directly from the iPhone. They use CapCut to cut it. All the pixels are fucked. And they use pictures from an actual court hearing to splice it together. It is really crazy. Julia Grant is what we call a C unit in our Coven. She's not welcome here. Yeah, it's really crazy. Like, it's really fucking crazy. So if you guys see that shit and you're like, oh, well, I need to get the deep fake detector to see if this is real. Don't. Do not. Yeah, I don't think any of you should be timed out. All of you are being good kids. Oh, also, by the way, you guys, I found out there's word filtering on, like, I don't know how it works, but apparently there's word filtering that some people use. I don't know if Melanie uses it, but like you could definitely put it so that if a word is said in chat, it gets filtered out. I don't know how, but yes, it's tea time, guys. Yeah, definite C unit. I didn't time any of you out. I love you all. So I have to go soon. I have to go pretty much now. Did you guys like looking at Bridget Nielsen as a 54-year-old pregnant woman? Do you think she made a good choice leaving Flava Flav? What was your favorite season of Bad Girls Club and The Real World? Remember last night when we got a message in chat saying that one of our people made her son a spaghetti and garlic bread birthday cake? I got the picture. And if it's you and you're out there, please show yourself. Because it was one of y'all. And I'm going to show it now. I told you I was going to show it. Because this looks sick and delicious. And I would eat every bit of it. My boyfriend just farted. Did you hear that? Dad's boyfriend just farted. He just crop dusted your dad. Look at this little precious angel with his garlic bread and spaghetti birthday cake. That is straight up garlic bread. That looks like a whole layer of meat. Is that meat? Just a meatball bottom, garlic bread top, spaghetti on the inside. Look how happy this child looks. That I would be happy too. I mean, holy shit. And I told y'all I wanted a hash brown birthday cake with ketchup icing, but not actual icing, just ketchup. This little sweet baby angel. And look at all this delicious garlic bread. I want that too, Irish girl. I would love to teach you guys about safety. Do not trust anything that you see on the anti-Karen Reed Twitter. It's repulsive to you, LA. Do you not like noodles? Tasty Italian noodle. You don't like the gabagool? What's wrong with the gabagool? What kind of cake do you like, LA? Yeah, I know he's so cute. Riddle and Ryan. Little Miss Madhead, was that you? Well, whoever's kid this is, I'm going to have to shout them out at the next one because I got it in my email and I accidentally closed it. But look at this delicious garlic bread. I mean, damn. I just had to show y'all that because she took the time to send me that and I appreciate that. We're going to have to do call-ins tomorrow. We went too long. It was my bad. I'm so sorry. We'll do call-ins tomorrow. Meanwhile, feel free. I'm not telling you to do this, but feel free. If there was someone talking mad shit, now's your time. Go nanny boo-boo them. You have the blessing of your dad. It's shit talk time, people. We got a hung jury. Talk your shit. You might get hit. You might get some stitches. But by all means, snitch away. Talk your shit. Exploit your dad. Get that bag. I love you. You're all the best. I thank you so much for coming and listening to me talk shit. If you heard my boyfriend fart and you were impressed, put 2 in the chat. If you weren't impressed and you think he could have gone a little longer, maybe squeeze his cheeks a little bit, got a little higher tone. You can't change your pitch with your voice, but you can do it with your butt. Did he really bring to the Colts table a fart that is on our level? Egg fart or potato fart? 2s. You've impressed the Colt. Excellent. Oh shit. Which put a 3. I told you guys don't get political. All right. I love y'all so much. You're the best. Thank you so much to all the new members. Thank you for being here. Thank you for mourning. I'm sorry I talked too much. My bad. Next time you guys are going to talk. Next time it's silent dad. Silent but deadly dad. Dad's going to sit here and fart while you tell me your thoughts and feelings. I'll even put duct tape on my fucking mouth just to make sure I don't fuck it up. We love having you in the Cult LA. Even if you don't like spaghetti garlic bread cake, it's okay. You're all my best friends and I love you. What? What option? What option? Garlic bread spaghetti cake?
No.
What?
The duct tape on the mouth.
Duct tape on the mouth? They heard you. They're coming for you. You get that. I'll duct tape the shit out of my mouth and then you'll get bored. Then you'll be like, why aren't you responding? And then I'll just fart. I'll just let out a big dad fart out of my ass. Love you guys so much. Don't pull your skin off, Holly. Yeah, it's just dad chatter with dad's boyfriend. Just being 2 gay dads, you guys. Loving life. Duct tape on the mouth. True crime. Oh, yeah, they're going to get you. They're going to check the fucking fingerprints of the duct tape. You think these fools can't get your fucking DNA, babe? They're crazy. They know to avenge their dad. This is a real cult. We're getting scrunchies. You need to take us fucking seriously. You didn't know a cop in your 20s. Actually, speaking of farting and how you can't get tickets, maybe your dad's boyfriend will come on sometime and debate your dad on that. Because there's precedent. There's precedent.
When I beat the state of Texas for farting?
Your dad's boyfriend beat the state of Texas in court for farting. He farted, and a woman, did she sue you for assault or you got a ticket?
No,
the cops gave him a ticket. For criminal mischief.
And then in the extra section,
it
said public flatulation.
And then in the, I remember when you told me that the first time, it was so funny. In the extra section, it said public flatulation. He farted. A woman got offended. They charged your dad's boyfriend for farting.
It was like a $300 or $400 ticket.
Yeah, it was a $300 or $400 ticket. He took it to court and he won.
The judge laughed.
The judge laughed. He told your dad's boyfriend he was funny
Yeah, this is dismissed.
and then said this is dismissed. That's how Karen Reed's trial should have fucking gone. Maybe we'll FOIA those records. I know I've actually looked it up and found his flatulent charge before. It's in, yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's in Judy records. Anyway, I'm going to print it out just to show him in a minute. I don't think he realizes it's so easily accessible. But anyway, infatuated with him. Oh, shit. The Colt's infatuated with you. All right, we got to go.
That warms my fart.
He said it warms his fart, Tiff. It warms his fart. You guys, it's like tennis. And your dad is the net.
Little sweet fart.
Little sweet farts. Aw, y'all are his little sweet farts. Oh no, Dad's boyfriend's overthrowing the cult. I knew this day would come. Listen, go to Minx and Maven if you want 25% off. Do you understand? Go there. You're going to love it. You're going to love the way you look. Sister Tiffany is not only brilliant and funny and great at wordplay, but she makes mahjong jewelry. Also, Dodi Iran is going to help us with Henry. Also, oh my God, Melanie finally gets to rest. Yes. Also, I don't think they're going to retry Karen. There's no fucking way. I think the FBI is going to swoop in and fucking obliterate everyone before that happens. And also, thank you for being here with me. If you want to email me, you can do so at obliviousbensonquestion@gmail.com. If you want to send me money to buy my dog wigs or my car transmission, you can do so at SnoopyDupa on Cash App, or you can buy me coffee. That's the anonymous call-in number for next time. I was not supposed to click that, but you can use that next time. It's not going to work today. I'm going to disable it. But also, don't forget to check out the apology line and specifically all 6 episodes. And I did link them in the last video. And go to unclaimed.org and see if you have unclaimed money. So far, my list shows 17 of you SnoopyDupas got money back. One of you got a shitload of money back. So, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Thank you to all the new members. And I'll see you later. Stay nosy. Stay nosy or grounded. Good night.